Hello everyone, I am Susie.
I am Lucy.
Today we will take you to the Kids Castle. There are many good stories and lots of fun toys in the Kids Castle. Let's go together. Hooray! Today I'm going to read this Unbeknown Zebra. Now let's get started. Unbeknown Zebra. To have a unbeknown zebra. Said Conrad Cornelius O'Donoghue down, my very young friend who's learning to spell. The A is for ape, and B is for bear. The C is for camel, and H is for hare. The M is for mouse, and the R is for rat. I know all the 26 letters like that. Through the to Z is the Z for zebra. I know them all well, said Cornelius O'Donoghue down. So now, said Cornelius O'Donoghue down. So now I know everything everyone knows from beginning to end. From the start to the close, because Z is as far as the alphabet goes. Then he almost fell flat on his face on the floor. And I picked up the chalk and drew one letter more. A letter he had never dreamed of before. And I said, you can stop if you want with the Z, but most people stop with Z, but not me. In the places I go, there are things that I see that I could never could spell if I stopped with the Z. I'm telling you this because you're one of my friends. My alphabet starts where your alphabet ends. My alphabet starts with your letter called Yaz. This is the letter I used to spell Yazamatas. You'll be sort of surprised.
好好读 surprise 不是 surprise 不是
surprised what's there to be found once you go beyond the Z and start poking around. So beyond zebra explore like Columbus discover my letters. Like one is for Wumbus, my high-spouting whale who lives high on a hill and never comes down till it's time to refuel. So BRZ is high time your show that you really don't know all there is to be known. Just step farther past. Is for Wumbus, and you find and is for umbus, a sort of a cow with one head and one tail. But to milk is this great cow, you need more than one pail. She has 98 faucets that give milk quite nicely. Perhaps 99. I just forgot. Precisely. And boy, she is something most people don't see, because most people stop at Z, but not me. Then the small cow said, what? These thoughts said, then the small cow, then his baby will said, what? Babies will then one baby, if she only found one baby, then the baby says what if he's hungry? Looking all the nibbles. What will happen?
Wow, they are so delicious. I want to eat all of them.
Why?
Because he's hungry. Let's see the next page, please.
I scramble through swamps where the letters go better, like the letters humph. There's you handy letter. What's the handy about it? You just can't spell dumper without it. Dumper without it. Where is a dumper? Where is it? Can you see it? Where is it?
This one?
Yes. If you stay home with zebra, you're stuck in rut. But on BR zebra, you're anything but. I know a fancy letter called fuddle. We used to spell Miss Fuddle de Duddle. And oh, what a bird of her tail is the longest that ever her tail is the longest that ever been heard of. So long and so fancy she'd be in a fix if she didn't have helpers. She takes about 6 tags along, hoisting Mrs. Fuddle de Duddle's wonderful tail out of the muddle de puddles. And Glink is for Glinker Levy wild weeds and spends his time juggling fresh Camion seeds, which is usually able to find in great number, excepting of course in the month of September, where Canyon seeds are around in great number. So that month he juggles with seeds of cucumber. And no is the letter I use to spell nutches, who live in small caves, known as niches for hutches. These niches have troubles, the biggest of which is the fact there are many more nutches than niches. Each notch is a niche, but knows that some other would like to move in his niche very much. So each notch in the niche has to watch that small niche or notches who haven't got niches. It's snitch. Niches will snitch. Then we go on Sneaky. Snee is for Sneedle, a terrible kind of very curious mosquito whose humdinger is sharp as a needle. A needle's too tough to be killed with a snake, so he had to be hunted on an elephant's back. And your eyes and the elephant had to be keen, and you had to be aim fast, and you had to hit clean, and the bullet you shoot is a stale navy beam that you dunk for 3 weeks in old Star Sand, which is awfully hard work. So it's easy to see why most people thought I did. but not me. When you go beyond zero, who knows? There's no one telling what wonderful things you might find yourself spelling. A coin is for quandary, lives on a shelf, a shelf in a hole in the ocean, alone by himself, and he worries each day. From the down early light, and he worries, just worries, far into the night. He just stands and worries. He can't simply stop. Eat his top side his bottom, or bottom side the top. Can you see the quandary? Can you point the quandary?
This one.
Yes. And then this thunder said, "Oh, they are sad. Oh, and oh, they're sad. Oh, the big one you see has the smaller one shadow. Smaller one shadow. The shadow are small. Thunder should be his. I don't understand, but that's how it is. A terrible big sucking shadows. Geese. And Spaz is the letter I used to spell spazzing, and a beast who belongs to reason of spazzing handy track. That's why he has him more easy to pack than a suitcase or whip. These horns carry all that he needs on a trip: a thread and a needle for mending his socks, a toothbrush, a cap, and two-handed free clocks, and his velvet umbrella, his vegetable chopper, and he also his gold-plated popping corn popper, and the grasshopper cage for his favorite grasshopper. You see the vegetable chopper?
Yes, go ahead, please.
The vegetable chopper you see is not the paper chopper. You see, it has a knife that is sharper than it.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so it's different from the one you saw.
Different like a paper chopper?
No, it's different.
Are they same like the vegetable chopper?
Maybe. How do you think?
Yes. They're not the same kind. So paper chopper is paper chopper. Vegetable chopper is vegetable chopper.
Different use.
Yes. And flub is for flub, and floob is for flu, bloober, bab, and bab, bloober, bubs who bounce in the water like blueberry tubs. They were not good to eat. You can cook them like steaks. But they were handy in crossing small oceans and lakes. And that is for the letter I used to spell. That is whose nose so high that most nobody pats it and pats his lonely old nose. In the least that a fellow could do for this fine friendly beast. So to get there and do it, I'll build an invention. The fleece cedar sanded nose padding extension. If you try to drive one, you will currently see why most people stop at Z, but not me. And jog is my letter for smelly jagoons who doodle around in a fur desert jeans. Just doodle around, crooning very sad tunes about peppermint, peanuts and pebbles and cream and paint pops and polka dots, pinheads and pigs, and their grandfathers, sisters' swings. So you see, there's no end to the things you might know, depending how far beyond zebra you go. I've a letter called Flun. And Flun is for flannel, starfish, nice fellow. Fellow who hides in a tunnel. In the tunnel, he only comes out of his hole, I'm afraid, when the right kind of softish, nice music is played. A kind of hunting horn called the ground. And to learn how to play, it takes months after months of practicing. It isn't much fun, and besides, it's quite heavy. It's almost a ton, and that's why few people bother to play the old ground. So the flannel being out of this tunnel just one. And wait past G. Here's a letter called H, and the H is for each a parts animal which races around back and forth, forth and back. Here through the air on very high sidewalk between here and there. They were free to stay there. They were free to stay here. They were free to stay there. It's too far. They think here's too near. And science here is too near, and there's too far. They are scared to lose where so ever they are. There's a letter called Yak. And Yak is for Yakko, who howls an underground rocko in Yakko. These Yakkos had echoes, and this is their motto. For best Yakko echoes, try Yakko grotto. All the things you can find if you don't stay behind. Well, near the sun lived two brothers called rooms, who, strangely enough, are built sort of like rooms, and they were stuck all alone up there high in the blue, and so to kill time. Just for something to do, each one of the fellows take turns with the other in sweeping off the dust of his road with his brother. And hi is my letter for Hi Garum for getting my places real fast time over and they puff along and their brakes never squeak, and they run every hour or every day of the week from the town of North Nub to the town of East Elms, making stop at West Bunglefield, Jasper and Jones, and at Ipswich, and also South Wales, and another small town that's too hard to pronounce.
这么多难读的词儿。
the places I took him. I try hard to tell young Conrad Carnes O'Donnell cool down a few brand new wonderful things he might down. I let him around and try hard to show these things are beyond Z that most people don't know.
Beyond 的就是超过，不是 beyond 的是 beyond。
Z that most people don't know. I took him past zebra as far as I could, and I think perhaps maybe I did him some good. What are sleeping?
They're all sleeping now. We did something good, so make them sleep. No. 这个不好看。
Because finally he said, this is really great stuff. Then I guess the old alphabet isn't enough. Now the letters he still uses are something to see. Most people stop at Z, but not he. List off in letters for people who don't stop at Z. Surprise!
What is it?
Wow. Yes, it's for Yaza, Matas. Is for Wumbus. Is for Umbus. Humph is for humph, a dumper. Fuddle is for Miss Fuddle Diddle. Glink is for glinker. Nugh is for nutches.
Wow.
Snee is for sneedle. Quan is for quandary. Frad is for snatcher. Spaz is for spasm. Flub is for flum bloober babble bloober bubs. Zaz is for zazzit. Jog is for joggums. Flun is for flannel. Each is for eachapod. Yak is for yakko. Roo is for rooms. Hi is for high. Is for high garo aurum and
something else? Really? Let's see. What is it?
What do you think? We should cut this one anyhow.
Anyhow. That's interesting. You want to say goodbye to your friends?
Bye. See you next time. Bye. So that's all for today. If you had nice stories or fun toys, remember to write to Susie and Lucy. We will share it with every kid in the first place. If you like our channel, remember to click on the subscription below. Susie and Lucy